Te Maria, I'm Cherie Kinnear, and these are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. Liz Truss has resigned as British Prime Minister. She becomes the shortest-serving Prime Minister in British history, lasting just 45 days. It follows a disastrous and rapidly reversed economic plan that sent the pound plunging and her government into chaos. Truss addressed a news conference outside number 10 Downing Street.
I recognise, though, given the situation, I cannot deliver the mandate on which I was elected by the Conservative Party. I have therefore spoken to His Majesty the King to notify him that I am resigning as leader of the Conservative Party.
Truss will remain Prime Minister until a successor as leader of the Conservative Party is chosen within the week. Her resignation means the UK is set for its fifth Prime Minister in just over 6 years, the fastest turnover in Downing Street for nearly a century. Labour Party leader Sir Keir Starmer wants a general election.
This cannot continue. Britain deserves better. Britain cannot afford the chaos of the Conservatives anymore. We need a general election now.
Back here, a housing market meltdown flatlining KiwiSaver performances and mediocre share markets have sent household net worths plummeting. Stats NZ data shows it fell almost $90 billion during the June quarter. But Infometrics principal economist Brad Olsen says it's still above pre-pandemic levels. He says while we're not as wealthy, people are in a better position. Enormous pressure for Upper South Island communities in the aftermath of August's storm. As the flood recovery continues, part of State Highway 6 between Nelson and Blenheim will shut next month for 7 weeks for emergency repairs. It's a challenging time for Nick Smith to pick up Nelson's Merrill chains, with initial cost estimations for fixing council infrastructure reaching up to $60 million. Former Speaker of the House Trevor Mallard says it's up to New Zealanders to judge his tenure as MP. He delivered his valedictory last night, reflecting on almost 35 years in Parliament before he takes over as New Zealand's ambassador to Ireland next year. Mallard didn't shy away from the controversies created, saying he never cared about how popular he was.
There are some decisions that are important but will never get popular support. I took lots of those decisions. I've always had appalling popularity ratings and never got too anxious about it.
And reports found negative perceptions of Rotorua are contributing to its underperformance compared to the rest of the New Zealand visitor economy. It shows visitors are being put off due to safety concerns. It's cost them $17 million over 3 months, and if it continues, the city could lose $92 million in visitor spending over 12 months. Mayor Tanya Tapsell met with Housing Minister Megan Woods yesterday and says they're committed to working together. And those are the latest New Zealand Herald headlines. For more stories and to stay up to date, head to nzherald.co.nz. Kia pai te rā. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. To stay up to date with all the latest news from the New Zealand Herald, click the subscribe button below or check out one of the videos here, and head over to nzherald.co.nz for more details on these stories and more.